Hello and welcome to Let's Play campaign. Today we will continue with Anno 117 Pax Romana. We started building the city and today we'll continue the game further and expand it much further. So let's get started. Okay, so we'll start with a quick recap as to what we did early. So we settled on this main island which is Brixia, and on Brixia, we started with Libertas workforce and we upgraded to Plebeian workforce. So we have a healthy population of Plebeian workforce now, but we were not able to take care of all their needs.
Mind that my husband wears a warm hat.
So amphorae is one of the biggest goods which we are not able to provide along with garum. So for garum production, what we need is actually mackerel, but mackerel is something which is not produced on this island. So we captured this island, which is Tabula Rasa, and if you see, this island has mackerel population. So in the previous game we had just captured it, we have not kind of set it up, and we will set that up in this game. That way we can then take care of the garum need as well. We've already taken care of sandal and soap production, so that is going well. For amphorae we need resin tapper, and for olive oil we need olive grower. Both of these are not there on both of our island, so we'll have to capture a third island, and in this island, if you see, we have resin fertility as well as olive fertility. But to capture this island we'll need to spend around 30,000 denarii, which we don't have currently. So that is something which we will try and do in this game. We also have pirates to worry about. So in the center of the map we have pirates, and once we start trading between our ships, I am sure the pirates attack will start. So to take care of that, before we start trading, we should at least build one of these ships to protect our trade ship. But in order to do that, we need to set up the entire supply chain for production of ships. So we'll need ropes, we'll need sails and weapons as well. So we already have 3 weapons, which is good. So at least one ship can be made, but yeah, we'll need to set up the weapons production as well soon. So a lot of things to get started with. Economy wise we are doing good, 638, even though it's not that great, but it's not that bad either. And in terms of shortage, as you can see, amphora shortage is there along with garum, olive oil. These are the 3 which are missing. We see there is a shortage of porridge as well, so ideally we should be building and scaling that up also. So porridge, let's check the buildings first. So there's only one porridge stand and it's doing more in terms of the production percentage, but still the demand is higher. So this is something easier to set up, so we'll start with that because porridge is something crucial for our citizens. Now whenever we are setting up something, we will set up the entire supply chain and not only just putting porridge stand, because otherwise you will start running into deficiency for oats. So I think we can set up the oat farm here. I think it should be able to fit in this much area, yeah, easily. And porridge stand, we have one here. We need to build something which is closer to our citizens, so we can maybe have one here. It can be on top as well. This way the coverage will be bigger, I think. Let's set it up. Okay, so that should take care of our porridge requirement. We do have a warehouse on top, so that should be fine. Now on this island, let's start setting up the basic infrastructure. So we don't want to expand this island a lot because all we need from this island is one thing. So I like to leave a gap in between so that we can plant trees there. Although we have not started doing that on our main island yet, but that is one easy way to set up. Okay, so the only thing which we need in this island is basically your garum, and for garum we need mackerel. So for this we need, for one we need 4 workforce, and we have 35 mentioned already, but yeah, so we don't need to really scale up on a big way, but we'll start off by building everything nearby in this case. Is there something here? Okay. All right. So we'll build up roads. And as I was saying, we don't need to really expand the city too much. Later on, if the need requires, we can start building more. And of course, we'll need to take care of all the needs of these citizens as well. So we'll have to set up all of this. So there are 2 ways of doing it. Either we set it up and we don't have to worry about it, or we can just import things here. I think on a long-term basis, setting up everything that the Libertas required is a better way to do it. So let's do that. So we'll set up 1 market and 1 tavern. It's more than enough to take care of this population. We need 1 fishing hut, and of course we'll need to set up woodcutter camp. So for this I think we'll need warehouse, because I'm not sure if this will reach warehouse or not. Yeah, I think it just about reaches warehouse. I think this should be fine. And we need a sawmill which we can build near it, so that goods can easily be transported between the woodcutter camp and the sawmill. So that takes care of our wood production. Porridge, we need wood farm. Now again, if you want to avoid building any warehouse here to save the cost, we will try and build everything near the docks. Okay, so we've set up oat farm, and now we just need a potted stand near our. Let's see if we can put it up here. We cannot. I think what would have been ideal is if everything was. So one beauty of this game is you can move things. So we can simply select this entire area and move it by 1. Why we are moving it? Because we want to build a road there. So it is currently like this, but because it's close to the dock, we need to shift it down by 1. So let's do that. And that helps us to build 1 more road here. So even though this part is wood, but you have rest of the area where you can actually still build one house. So we'll just copy a house and build it. Okay. Um, let's set up our porridge and maybe here. So we've taken care of fish, and that is sardines. We've taken care of porridge, market, tavern. Next is tunics. So we'll need hemp farm. Let's try and see if we can go around here rather than occupying it here, but okay. So one hemp farm and then one spinner. And then we need one sheep and two Peleus filter because the ratio is 1:2. So this produces every 30 seconds, this produces every 1 minute. So we can set up our sheep farm again here. And two of these. Let's set up roads here properly first, so we can have it from here. Can we set up one house here? Yes, we can. But we cannot set up two houses, which is fine. We can just set up 3 of these here and also connect this road. So one on this side, and we can have one on this side. Should ideally move this because we want the road to come ahead a bit. So yes, so road can come up straight, and even though it goes a bit further away, but I think it's fine. The coverage is still significantly high. So that has now helped us in setting up everything which is required for this workforce, Libertas workforce. And if you see, food is taken care of, public services taken care of, and soon fashion also will be taken care of. You can quickly check by selecting the island, and yeah, so we have +1 for most, and for these two we have this also is 0, and I think this should also be 0 soon. Okay, so this does not have a warehouse range because we brought it down a bit. Let's move it, no problem. We can just wait, isn't this connected? Yeah, okay. Just need to draw the road straight, I guess, and it's connected now. It's very weird. Yeah, so I guess we can do something like this, a road in between. Yeah, looks much better. All right, so everything is connected here. Now the main thing which we need to set up is essentially your garum, and for that mackerel. So it produces every 1 minute and it requires 4 workforce. So I think we'll need at least 4 of these. And oh, they take a lot of space as well. Yeah, they need coastline. All right. Okay. What is this? Requires free area in front of the building. Okay, that's weird. So we need 2 more wood to set up this. That's the only thing we required from this island, honestly. So far as we have this, we are good to go. And yeah. So we've set up 4 of these now, and that should be sufficient. We can set up a trade route, but we'll need ship for that. So the way we can do this is, now I don't think there's anything else required on this island. We can just do a quick check. Yeah, everything seems to be fine. No problem here. And we'll switch to our main island. So we can actually use our flagship initially to protect the trade ship, but we'll definitely need 1 trade ship, 1 civilian, 1 ship, which essentially needs 10 rope and 10 sails. So let's set up the production for ropes and sails. So rope requires hemp farm and the rope maker. So we'll have everything set up nearby here. Becomes easy for us to take care of. I'm thinking we can actually see if this can be put up straight rather than in a weird way. Okay, much better. So we already have a warehouse here. So we should kind of utilize that to set up everything near that. So let's start with a road first. And see if the warehouse range is there. Yes, there is. So the ratio here is we'll need 2 rope maker and 1 hemp farm. We will utilize the area on top. Okay, so that's 1 hemp farm done, and we'll need 2 of these.
How about I show you the ropes when it comes to ships? Spin you a yarn?
So always set up supply chains together unless there are certain benefits or something which requires you to move them away. So now if you see, hemp will directly come from here, directly here. It will not even go to the warehouse, so it becomes easier that way.
A small fire has broken out. Too small to be of concern.
So we are not researching anything. That's not good. Should have checked that. So we can now do trade. We can add to a trade post and increase that. Range of market, this is always helpful. We should increase that. Military wise, we will need repair crane. because if there are attacks, then you'd want to repair the ships. So let's do that. And we will need this as well, increasing the patrol, because we still have minus 382 as the fire risk. So that is quite high. Now let's set up sails. So we have set up rope successfully. Now we need to set up sail production. The sails need sheep farm, and so we'll need 3 sail makers, and 1 sheep farm should be more than enough. So even though this way we are kind of it doesn't look good, so we'll just cover it up so that it looks much better. It doesn't increase the production, but at least it looks better. Here, if you see, we'll need to set up these 3 sail makers on the right. Oh, these are huge. So maybe 2. No, I don't think we can even fit 2 here.
Now you make sail. May Aeolus bag of winds help and not hinder.
3 of these, and we'll set this up. Oh, there's less space. So let's move this and put it here itself. Okay. So that completes the setup and the production for sails. So sails required sheep and sailmaker, because sailmaker processes every 1 minute 30 seconds. So to balance it out, and sheep is produced every 30 seconds, you'll need 3 of these and 1 of these. So it has already started producing and providing it. So by setting up supply chain nearby, you don't waste any time for goods to go to the warehouse and then to your supply chain. Now once that is done, we should be able to make our ships. So this is next, which we can take up because we'll then get the bigger ships, and in fact attack wise also. Okay, so it will unlock both. So once we do that, it will unlock a bigger trade ship as well as a bigger military ship as well. All right, so this will take some time. We need 10 of these, so it will take some time. Oh, we have another gift.
You've moved up on my guest list.
That's very helpful. So now we can immediately go and capture the next island. So let's take 50 of these, and tile also, let's take everything. And we need to basically capture this island. So where will we set it up? Okay, so this way, rotating it helps you to kind of correlate with the mini map. So closest will be this section, because there'll be trade between the islands. So if you set up the trading post somewhere further away here, then it will take longer time for the ship to come, plus it is more exposed to the pirates, because the pirates are here. So this area will be more exposed as compared to this area. So why we were capturing this is because this island had raisin and olive, and that is required to take care of rest of the needs for our
Waiting for
plebeians
your
workforce.
decree.
Oh, okay. So first island was 30,000. So I thought every island will be 30,000. But because we've already settled one island, it is 90,000 is what it's asking us to pay. That's a huge amount. We don't have that much right now. Tax per minute is fine. We can
What
handle
could you
that.
possibly require?
But we cannot handle 90,000. We don't have that much money right now. So we'll bring it back and just hope that no one else captures that island. Anyways, in the map we are the first to capture. So what we can do is, because it will take some time for our new trading ship to be created, we can use our flagship to set up the trade between these two initially, and later on, once the ship is made, we can then utilize that. Too many transporters, not sure why. We can upgrade it, but it needs 25 timber, so we are actually not that far away. So once I think 25 timber is there on this island, we can go ahead and upgrade it. So our ship is here. Let's give this. So if you press Control and then click, it automatically transfers the goods from the ship to the dock. So you don't need to
What could
do
you
anything else.
possibly require?
Now let's set up a trade route. So trade route has few steps, and few players kind of get confused in it because it doesn't clearly click every time. So first you select the ship and then you select two places. Now we want to trade from Tabula Rasa, so you click not on the photo but on the land at the side. Now you click there, you mention which good do you want to load. So what we want to load from there is mackerel, so we'll select that, and then you click Brixia, but again not these icons but the empty land, and here you unload. So it loads from there and here it unloads. That's it. So once you do that, it is established, and then your trade route will start working. So see, it's already on the way, and because it's somewhere at the bottom and it's a flagship, we don't need to worry about pirates. The flagship can take care of that. But as you can see, there are these ships of pirate who generally attack the trade ship, so we have to be careful for that, and that's why we are making new ships. So we currently have 6 ropes. We already have 10 sails. I think it's better if we directly produce these ships rather than these, because the tier 1s are not that good. Tier 2 are much better. But for that, I think we'll need to finish our research. So let's remove these and let's get the trireme upgrade done first. And let's check how we are doing on this. Too many load. Okay, we can upgrade this. So let's ramp it up. And now we should have even more space. So we have 250 now from 175. So that is good. In terms of our cell order, we had cell when above 120. I think that's still fine. 120 is more than enough. Later on we can tweak it if required. So our ship is going,
Waiting for your decree.
and so if you check trade routes, it will basically show that from the island of Tabula Rasa, that is TAB, it is going to Brixia, which is BRI, and the goods which are going is basically mackerel. This is the
How
diplomacy
wonderful to
menu.
see you. Will you join us for Sina?
So we are already on an all-out war with the pirate or the raiders. So if they see our ship or we see their ship, we'll start attacking. With the rest, we are at peace, and we have a +6 reputation with the Emperor. Okay, so as soon as, so hoping we should soon have mackerel, we should start setting this up. So we need one of these, and we'll need 3 of these to take care of the needs. So let's set up one here, and we need 3 of these, which we can again set it up here itself. So we can maybe have two here and one here. Okay. So initially there'll be excess because we'll not need that much, but it's better to build the entire supply chain when you're building at a go rather than building it half. So as soon as we start getting mackerels, we will soon start producing garum, and then our citizens should soon have that need taken care of as well. We can upgrade these, so let's upgrade them. So the entire bottom row now is plebeians, and on the top we have the Libertas workforce. So if you see, we are quite close to upgrading them. No, we are not close actually, because the household needs are not taken care of at all, and for these household needs to be taken care of, we need to capture that island. So we will need to essentially wait till we get more cash. Now, one way to improve your balance is basically by building more house. So what we can do is on this island, let's expand this, upgrade this as well. So on this island, we can expand a bit because if you see, we are doing excess in most of the places. So you see the needs are quite less as opposed to what we're providing. So more citizens can easily be accommodated without really expanding much. Now, of course, each city can have one governor villa. So we need, I think let's expand our timber production. We can set it up here, and that would mean we'll have to set up a warehouse as well, but which is fine. Okay, so we've set this up, and now we need a sawmill which we can set up here, and we can set up a
of public unrest.
warehouse here. So
As painful as it appears, a touch of civil unrest is normal in a growing city.
So now here, of course, we don't have
As
problem.
painful as it appears, a touch of civil unrest is normal in a growing city.
So we'll come back here once we have more timber, and we'll expand our citizens. Let's go and check where do we have a problem. Generally it comes as a notification, and then once you click on it you can actually see where the problem is, but doesn't seem to show us that right now. So island happiness, if you see, is -372. That's why there is unrest. So simple way of improving your island happiness is by building your custodia. They take care of the unrest as well. So we'll set up one here, and we'll have one at the top. Okay, this is where you have the unrest. So we will set up here. This takes care of all the area around there, and we can set up one here. Then we have the production area here. And we should set up our fire related infrastructure here. So we can have one fire and one custodian. And we are at -31 because we built too much. Oh no. Okay. So what we can do is delete these two. Did not check how much. And quickly let's expand. Okay.
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
This looks odd, but it's
May
fine.
you be banned from all libraries, and your tongue dry up so I do not have to listen to your pointless talk.
Your inferior knowledge has worsened.
A decision, your judiciousness.
And we should now set up. Okay, Medici has also come into the picture, which is not good. So I think this road is not helping. Let's delete this. And we need that one. And we can basically set things up here. So one here. And we'll need to set up one here. So we already have these two taken care of, but the other two are not. Three are not covered right now. Not sure. So two here, one here. We have one here. I think let's set up some wells. Wells will be much better. Okay, we at least have brought it down below 500, which was the biggest concern. Let's build a road here. We are out of tiles. Okay. So minus 22 we can handle, I think, just by putting one more. That will help. Health is at 159, so we don't need to immediately worry about that, but I'm sure we'll have to start placing things for that as well. And it will take some time for tiles to start popping up. So we've started receiving mackerel.
The governor's visit.
That is good. So now soon we will start producing garum as well. 907, excellent. So because we've added so many more residents, so the balance has increased. Now if you want to reach to 90,000 to buy the other island, we'll need at least plus 2,000 in terms of the income. So let's go and see on this island if we can start expanding a bit. We should have, yeah, we have 37 timber, should be good enough to start expanding. So we want to build the villa first. I think let's set it up here because then it covers more area this side. Okay, and we can expand on the right. We can just copy this layout. No, let's just build it. So let's stretch this road first. Don't want anything to be not uniform. Okay, what happened here? Is there a mismatch of one? No, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, so we'll soon start getting income from here as well. How are we doing research wise? So trirem is next, then we'll do vigilance. We want to improve this, and then we'll improve this. Watchtowers, yeah, this should help, and the repair crane. We should increase our knowledge, 709 per minute, but I think it's fine as of now. Let's see if everything is fine on this island. Is there anything which is minus? No. So we are of course producing mackerel more, timber more, which is fine. Mackerel we are trading, timber is required for production. Slightly oats, you can see the white line is more than the green line, but ever so slightly. We might have to expand that soon. Now, market is not reaching the last house even after extending the range, and tavern, it's definitely not reaching these two houses here. So we'll have to see. I don't think we can we build? Yeah, I think we can. At least few houses can be built here. Why is there a gap? This looks weird. All right. So do we want to set up houses here? No, I think that's fine. So the reason this was getting overloaded far faster than the main island is because we had not set up a new warehouse and we were using the trading post as a warehouse for everything that we are building here. So that's why it got overloaded pretty quickly, but I think it's fine now. Let's see if there are any specialists on this island. We don't have that. Let's see if we have any specialists here who we are not using. Okay. $50 timber, 40 tiles. Yeah, let's actually use that. So that's one of the perks you get from you. There's a place where you can claim these perks. So that's where I got them from. Now we were setting up Custodia to increase happiness. So we'll set up one here. And I think we can set up one. We already set up two here. Okay. Then maybe here. So we are at -2. Do we have it here? We have it here. Okay. I wish they put a red indicator for a house who has not got coverage. Like this house does not have any coverage. So if they put some other kind of indicator, it becomes easy to figure that out. So these houses also don't have. All right. I think we are overdoing it here, so we can move this guy, put him here. Okay, so this anyways is taking care of this, and this should hopefully take care of these as well. We can complete the road here. And maybe we can put one more here, but I think it's fine. We are at +13. And we are at -423 still in terms of fire. Let's see, can we do anything else for fire? I really doubt. So this we have queued, which is next. That should drastically improve things actually, because the patrol will increase by +1. So our fire safety also will improve. And I think we have enough to build these ships now, but we want to directly go for these ships. Although the main trade ship, I think this is fine. We can build this. For military, this is kind of Legio 1 is useless. We need this. Civilian 1 is fine for trade. Because trade ship anyways does not have any gun, it will need protection from a naval ship. So the naval ship can be trireme. What is this called? Trireme, and this can be just a civilian ship. Not that we need to trade anything immediately, but oh, it's not connected to the warehouse. Great. Why? No, it is connected. Okay, I thought it's not connected to the road.
Haven't reached us.
Now let's check if there's anything in Brixia which is less. So mackerel we are importing. Amphorae we have not set up. Sardines, it seems there is a shortage because we've increased people, right? We added a whole new row. Tunics is less and Pileus is also less. So let's set up sardine first. So as you scale up and as you add more citizens, you will need to keep scaling up your needs as well, scale up for the citizens. So we'll need one more hemp farm and one spinner. I don't think hemp farm will fit here or here. Here it might fit. I don't think so. So we can set it up here, I think. Let's utilize this area. Oh, it's quite small actually. Let's try and see if we can fit it up here without impacting our charcoal production. Okay, done. So one hemp farm is done and we need one spinner. Now we should set it up somewhere here, which will then give us more income. Let's actually build these roads first. Honestly, I don't know if those roads are required because it's not that we can build anything in this space. So I'm thinking we might as well club these together and save some space. And we can have one road which goes behind like this. Okay, so one spinner here I think is good enough. And then we need to set up one of these and two of these. So sheep we can set up anywhere actually. Will this be enough? No, it will. Yeah, this should be enough. No, it will not be enough. Let's move it and put it somewhere. I don't think it will fit here either. Maybe here. Oh, I can actually. Okay. Let's see.
I need a field to toil on.
Yeah, this helps. Should have put it up slightly. Perfect.
Construction of a ship has finished.
Alright, we have one ship, although we don't need it immediately, but we have it. Once we have our trireme update done, then our flagship can get free and we can build a trireme and ask it to escort our trade ship. But till then, I think this is fine. We need 2 of these. Now one of course can go here and one can maybe go here, because this gets you +1 income and +1 happiness, and with the help of that we are at 1000. Now it will take some time for it to settle down, but we should be okay in terms of, although it says yeah, so 3 is required, we have built 4, that's fine. So once this is up and running, we should be good to go. Mackerel, somehow it is still saying less, but anyways, we are importing that. We'll have to see. In trade it becomes a bit difficult. We've set up 4 of those, so I don't think it should be an issue. Okay, so we'll need to think now in the next area where we want to kind of expand, because this is one cluster of your residential. Imagine this as a big giant circle, as you can see here, and similarly we'll need to set up one more. Somewhere on this side, I'm thinking. These are huge islands actually, they have a lot of space to expand. But because the fire safety is at -420, till we go to the next set of population, and because we get aqueducts when we go to the equitous population, then it becomes easier to take care of the island fire safety issues. We'll need to do a lot of moving around that time also, but I think till that time we can just have it, or we can just build one road around here and take care of it. So let's put up some trees. I have left that space, but I have not put up any trees as of now. So we can go to ornaments and you can just click and drag it up. There. See how amazing it looks. Just a way to kind of beautify your city. I think I should have set up here also, it would have looked good. Maybe if we could have moved these up by 1, we could have set up one here as well. Okay, we need to upgrade this one. Okay, looks much better. So what do we do next? We need to, so fire safety is still a problem, but we can't do much about that right now. We need to set up amphora and olive oil, which we cannot set up till we capture the new island. So we need money for that. Economy is in good place, plus 1000 balance is always good. And on this island, we want to now expand a bit more so that we can start getting more revenue. So if I just quickly check, yeah, so we still have excess for sardines, tunics, and porridge. That means there is scope of expanding the population a bit more around here. I'm thinking we can go in this direction for population expansion because we have our timber production here. So either we move our entire timber production and start building here, which I think is much more sensible to do. So we'll stop here for today, and we'll continue it the next time. So the city is kind of setting up quite nicely. We have taken care of all plebeian needs apart from the two, which we can only take care once we have captured that island, for which we need 90,000. And once we have that, we'll capture it. We have started building ships, but we are waiting for one update to happen, post which we can upgrade to a better naval ship as well. And then we'll start building ships and then start taking up on the pirates as well. So that's it for today's stream. And do follow my channel. It's a new channel and I need at least 25 followers to go to the next level. So if you're watching the stream, then please follow my channel, and thank you for joining.